If I was paid a $15 minimum wage, it would make an incredible difference in my life. I would be able to be confident that I could pay all of my bills at the end of the month, and I could even put a little away in my savings, which would allow me to start thinking beyond next month as to what I want to do with my life. To our legislators voting on this, I would say go out and talk to people working these jobs and ask them how hard it is and ask them how much of a difference it would make in their lives. And I think you'll find your answer. My name is Sarah Carbonneau. I am 23 years old and I live in Burlington, Vermont. Right now I have two jobs. I work at Healthy Living in South Burlington, and I just started a second job at Lund, which is a treatment center for women and families. My Lund position is a substitute position, so I get called in if and when I'm needed. I believe my starting pay is $13 an hour. My primary full-time job at Healthy Living pays under $10. I don't get benefits through Lund because I'm not full-time. I get some benefits through Healthy Living, but I don't use most of them because I'm still on my parents' insurance. I pay $525 a month for rent plus utilities in Burlington, which is actually really cheap. I came to UVM as an out-of-state student, so I have a lot of student loans that I have to pay. I also have over $100 a month in utility expenses, plus gas to get to and from my job, car maintenance. My car actually just died this morning, so I need a new battery, and food, stuff like that. Christmas is coming up as well. I actually edited my budget about 3 days ago, and it's a little under $1,000 a month, but that's without my loans. My mom is trying to help me, so I'm not quite sure how much I'll be paying, but it's a pretty substantial chunk of money. It'll probably take me around 20 years to pay off my student loans. My income combined at the end of the month is barely enough for me to pay all of my expenses. I usually end up asking my parents to front me like $100, and I'm very thankful that I have the opportunity to do that. I am not able to save anything at the end of the month. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. It definitely takes a toll not being confident that you're going to have enough money to pay your expenses, and not having anything to fall back on in case something bad happens, or in case you want to, move or like take a leap of faith with somebody. It's stressful and scary, and it will definitely impact my future not having a savings. I want to be in grad school, but I can't afford it, both because of the cost of school and because of my expenses and loans that are already outstanding. But mostly I'm working right now to try to save money for school, and I am not able to save anything. I would like to be able to go to grad school for public health and work to better the safety, health, and reproductive rights of women around the world. If I was paid a $15 minimum wage, it would make an incredible difference in my life. I would be able to be confident that I could pay all of my bills at the end of the month, and I could even put a little away in my savings, which would allow me to start thinking beyond next month as to what I want to do with my life. It's really important that we raise the minimum wage to at least $15 an hour, because I am sitting here stressed out about not making ends meet, and I am incredibly lucky. I have a really supportive network and family to fall back on. A lot of people don't have that. A lot of people have no support paying their loans. A lot of people have children and are working for a minimum wage. And I can't imagine that. So it's incredibly important that we fight for this. To those who are against raising the minimum wage, we have bent over backwards to be able to afford a lot of things in this country that benefit a lot fewer people than raising the minimum wage would. To our legislators voting on this, I would say go out and talk to people working these jobs and ask them how hard it is, and ask them how much of a difference it would make in their lives. And I think you'll find your answer.